got that screen fatigue, nowhere to go. Scrolling feeds, the same old view, wishing for something fresh and new. Then a ping, a welcome sight. Rocket Wolf's going live tonight. Click the link, the channel loads. Time to share the daily loads. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light. With pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calm and fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky. Entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. Maybe gameplay sharp and fast, or just a chat that's built to last. He reads the comments, sees the names, ignites community flames. If someone's down or feeling lost, he counts the gain, ignores the cost, shares a story kind and true, words of wisdom shining through. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light. With pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky. Entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. It's more than just watching a screen unfold. It's finding courage, brave and bold. He builds a space where folks connect, showing kindness and respect. Turns a dull night into fun, inspiring viewers one by one. With every stream he plays his part, putting encouragement in every heart. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light. With pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky. Entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. So tune on in, don't delay. Let Rocket Wolf brighten up your day. Yeah, Rocket Wolf, keep shining on. Stream until the break of dawn, or whenever you sign on. Woo! Woo!
And a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, wherever you're at in the world. We are live in the Rocket Wolf Studios in far north Queensland, Australia, the island continent. Hope everyone is doing well. It is a Threadripper Thursday here. And as well as in the UK, Europe, and Africa. No, not yet, not yet. It's still a Hump Day Wednesday. As well as in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. And we definitely have some weather coming in. It was sunshiny just a short while ago, and then the clouds moved in, and then wham. We are at 70 degrees with a feels like temperature of 70 degrees, which is awesome. My favorite temperature. And as you can see, we got rain coming in. And good morning, Secretary. Thank you very much for the redeem, sir. First in stream tonight. And, yeah, I was just taking a look at the news a little while ago. And I'm not a big Bitcoin fan at all, really, but I certainly feel bad for people that invested in Bitcoin because they are taking a bath. They're fast crashing. And I predict probably by about the end of the year, they're going to be right around the same price as gold, which will be making Bitcoin worthless because gold would be the better investment. Right now, gold is floating around $4,550 an ounce, down from the previous 5,000 plus peak they had enjoyed just before the war that the U.S. started with Iran. And Brent crude, oh my God, Brent crude just hit $120 a barrel. Feel bad for fuel prices because they're going to go up some more because fuel companies are not going to lose. They are going to have nothing but profits, no two ways about it. We are going to lose, not them. But anyway, other than that, we're looking at a drizzly outcome for the morning. And as you saw, Secretary, yeah, I did change the category from Star Rupture to Foundry because I want to see those trains. I see Bitcoin more like some pyramid thing. Yeah, I agree. There's no real tangible value behind it. Gambling on the rise. But that only works best if you're in from the beginning. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Good morning, Masked Bandit. Thank you very much for the redeem. Let's get that in. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Thank you very much for that, Bandit. Hope you're doing well this morning. There we go. Yeah, it clouded up over the sun pretty good, which is okay. I'm not getting blinded now. Upset stomach? Oh, that's no good. I hate a sour stomach. I hope that gets better for you. Maybe a bit of the pink stuff in the bottle will help. You're certainly welcome. From one silly power burning it project to the next, I used to be crypto that required multiple extra power plants, but now it's AI. What's next? Honestly, Secretary, I don't know what's after AI because AI is looming chaos and danger, and our privacy, not that it's already been disappearing, will be almost literally gone. And the fact that AI is going to make it impossible for us to tell the difference between real and fake, whether that's news or images or videos. I've even seen completely AI-driven podcasts where the conversations are between two AI agents. You could not tell whether that was a real people talking or not. And that's the scary part, is not being able to tell the difference between what's real and what's not, reality and fantasy. If we can't tell that in our news, in our videos, in our podcasts, in anything, that's where the world is tits up. I read studios getting buried in manuscripts that are AI generated. Yeah, exactly. And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. As AI starts to get better and the large language model starts to get better. Better meaning mimicking real life to the point you can't tell whether it's real or not. That's the scary part. Which means you can't trust what's being said. I mean, that 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 megalomaniac over in America, you already cannot trust anything that comes out of his mouth because everything is either fake or an exaggeration or a flat out lie. So, you know, you've got a president of one country doing that. He's not the only one. Everything Putin says is a lie. You know, you can't trust what any other country's leaders are saying. We're already at that point that real people are doing it, and now we're going to throw AI on top of that. It boggles my mind. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at some point, you're going to see dead presidents or dead leaders on video talking about actual current events. And the only difference is you're going to know that, oh, those people are dead. You'll know that for a fact. But, you know, it's crazy. Okay, let's get... I want to see the trains. Trains, show me trains. I want to see the trains. I'm excited. Where are we at? Let's go over to the game scene. And oh, hang on a second. I'm going to switch over to where is it? There it is. And then we'll switch back. Okay, stop. We don't have to hear it twice. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm really curious as to whether we can actually pull up a previous save with the new content and have it work, so... I don't know. We might have to do a new save. If you load an old save, it'll do a ton of achievements that... Oh, really? All right, let's... Let's see... How's that Shapes 2 going? Shapes 1 was pretty cool. Hang on, where's our window? How come I'm not seeing that? There it is. Took a little bit. Yeah, I got kind of the same feeling. I haven't played, well, actually I played it really early on, but I've been watching other people play it. And it's like, even though there's challenges involved, it seems kind of repetitive or kind of, it seems kind of grindy. It seems kind of grindy. Hang on, I wasn't doing that. Yeah, I was. Wasn't I? Yeah. Load latest. Yeah, that's what I was seeing, Secretary. So you get through the initial orientation training, how to do the ability to use them to ship items in both directions from station to planet and from planet to station at the same time has been removed. Oh, look at that. All your existing shipping pads will continue to work as configured, but you won't be able to configure new shipping pads for items which move in both directions until you reset the existing pads. Items can move in both directions. We do provide the walls of achievements. Yeah, achievement unlocked. We do provide the option to disable this new behavior for existing save games. However, we strongly recommend going with the new rules as it increases the need for cargo shuttles and trains. Ship items in both directions from station to planet and from planet to station at the same time. I did not know we could do that at the same time, but okay, we'll use the new. The game has changed the balancing of cargo shuttles. Shuttle cargo capacity has been reduced, but their speed increased. All right. I wonder how much of a trade-off that is. Do not overwrite the existing save game for a while. Does that include autosaves? Some people did remote mining, ship it up and ship it down again where you need it. For free, right. Was it free? Or is it no longer free? Exploration systems banned. Some of the researchers have been moved from the research system into the exploration system. Research the Omni Analyzer to get started. Okay. No longer an option, and I think there are some throughput limitations. Right, and you know, I can't remember whether we've actually been exploring that. No, I have been. Not from mining, but I've been using the shipping pads. Oh, no, hang on. That's shipping pads. Not the cargo pads. I've been using cargo pads in a lot of places, but I've also been using shipping pads, so yeah. Okay, all kinds of new stuff. Holy crap, I've got 12 gigajoules of fuel? Where's my backpack? Okay. All right, so this is my shipping pads. Yeah, new stack sizes. I noticed that. $200, 1,000 for foundation, I think, is the same. 500 for belts. I think that was. Those might have been 250. I don't know. Those were 100. These are 200 now. Let's take a look at one of our shipping pads. $2,000 kilograms. Oops. Whee! Yeah, let's see what the current capacity. I don't know if I want to reset the, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000. My memory's not so great, but that looks about the same. Oh, maybe that was 500. It does seem the same, though, doesn't it? 1,000, 2,000, 5, and 10. That does seem the same. Oh, that's, yes, that's what the notes, boy, they changed the graphics in the sky, huh? That's what they said. So the old ones will be the same until we place a new one. Hey, Hunter, how you doing, mate? Let's see what happens when, let's see what this configuration says. Let's just, oh, look at all these red things. Okay, so here we go. Not dealing with idiots today. There's already another shipping pad moving this item in the opposite direction, which is space station down to factory. Each item type can only be moved either to or from the station, but not both at the same time. Okay, so that means at different locations. Right. All right, from space station down to here. So if it's red, that means these items are already coming down from the space station somewhere on the planet. And these mean there's already items going up to the space station. Huh. That does present a problem, doesn't it? So we're mining a location of Tluxite, sending it up to the station in one spot, which basically means until that spot is depleted, you cannot send more up from another spot. And that's going to be a problem with Fermilite bars as well. That does tend to be a little bit of a problem. So the current configuration, we won't see that. Obviously, because we've got an item selected. But if I reset that, we won't see those red slots, I imagine. Okay. Wow, our cargoes are all here waiting to deliver. Right. Okay. They're all waiting to deliver. They're all overstocked. I wonder how that happened. I thought these guys were all in movement. But I guess the configuration allowed for them to deliver rapidly. I don't know. There's a new plant. No, wrong scanner. Biomass 4. It's just a new plant. It's just a new plant. Okay. There's probably new animals as well. Lots of new plants. Okay. There is nothing on the belts. Right, so it looked like I was building the second layer, but there's nothing on the belts down here either. Okay, so something has changed. And I remember somebody mentioning the blast furnaces. Something changed on the blast furnaces. Well, this is in operation. There is product in the pipes. Oh, rods are full. Oh, rods and plates are full. Okay. Yeah, all the belts are full. Yep. All the pipes are full. All but one. An output. What are we outputting here? It's not getting something. Oh, we're not getting, low density olamite. Why aren't we getting low density olamite? Here it is. Pipe's full. This pump's not working. It says it's working. Got a green light. So something must have changed with the pumps. Yeah? Okay, I don't have pumps. They changed the direction. Or I had the direction changed the wrong way. I had the direction the wrong way. The blue is going left and it is going, and that's operating properly. Okay, that was me. Wow. All that time it's been wrong. Alright, these guys should all be full if they're sitting here. Oh, it's filling. Yeah, they're filling if they're sitting here. Not enough walkway in inventory. Why is it telling me that? Alright, filling up. That one's getting delivered. Well, they seem to all be in operation, either delivering or filling up. Alright, so let's take a look at our... What was our research tree? G. Omni Analyzer's new. Trains. What? What? Hang on a second. My little cook. Yeah, so he's cooking bacon and eggs, and he was using a lid over the fry pan because of the spatter, and he couldn't see how his eggs or bacon was doing. I said, well, use either a glass lid or use the spatter screen. The spatter screen's better because it's bigger. Okay, so I wonder, so this is a tier 1, this is a tier 2 robot workstation. Trains are a tier 2. Neon decor. That's going to be fun. That's a tier 3. Operator bots tier 3 and assault robot assembly. Is that just a style, or do we actually need attack robots? Hazard robot. Tier 5, high-tech construction material. Ooh. Mining efficiency. I got 2 more levels to hit 10. An operator robot. We'll need a few of those. And pump jacks. Scout robot assembly. Oh, that'd be nice if we could use those. And then robot workstations. And the Xeno power plant is new. So I wonder if we stop. Oh, we don't have any. Yeah, we do. Hang on. Install fuel tank. 3. No research. Oh, those are station upgrades. What? Are those being completed all over again? Let's see. What's our station? Station. Oh no, that's construction. We didn't have that before, did we? No, we didn't have this, did we? Look at that. Oh, it goes too far, he comes right back. Ha ha. Station. There it is. Station upgrade queue. Maybe we did have those. I don't remember doing fuel tank upgrades because we don't use fuel. All right, so we actually do have to do research. So I guess it would be prudent just to take care of these right off the bat. An Omni Analyzer unlocks the Omni, which is used to analyze various rare artifacts like xenocrap
During descent,
found on the moon.
Remnants of an ancient alien civilization scattered near the landing zone. The Omni Analyzer will be essential to uncovering their secrets. Time to begin the search.
Scattered near the... Yeah, it didn't say how to collect it, though. All right, let's... Lots of new foliage. Ancient artifacts. Does that mean we're going to have to scour the landscape now just to find these? Near the landing zone. I wonder what near means. Few blocks, few hundred blocks, few thousand blocks. This is 0 right here. Ancient artifacts. Could that mean buried in the soil or laying on the surface, I wonder? I don't see a single artifact anywhere. I see animals. I see new vegetation. All right, what if we put it... let's see. Liquid intake pipe was new. Oh, for pipeline. This was the normal liquid intake. Dang it. Hang in there. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so the mystery scanner. The mystery scanner. So we're supposed to be able to see scrap Xeno parts. Unless we have to dig for them, but we can't scan for them if we got to dig for them, and we're not going to just randomly dig holes in the surface of the moon. What does Xeno scrap look like? That was just rocky dirt. Shadowing. Might have to turn up some graphics. Xeno scraps near the lander, or the landing zone. Awful lot of foliage. It's just a visual. That's going to be biomass. That's just stone. I don't know. I don't understand it. Somehow we're supposed to find Xeno scraps near the landing zone. We don't even know what they look like. I don't have any Xeno scraps in my backpack. All right, Rocket needs a clue. Where to find each object. How the hell do we scan for xenoscrap? This just scans for ore. Yep, porous rock. I assume xenoscrap looks like those gray panels. But there's like foliage on almost every block. Let's try something. Biomass is still 4. So those plants are just visual. They don't add biomass. Yeah, still 4. Alright, this is odd. Xeno scraps, I assume, are the gray panels that we found at the beginning of the save, the beginning of the game. Since we don't have any clues, and how far or near to the landing location is open to interpretation. I mean, I'm 100 meters from the landing location. Is that considered near? Or is it all the way out to 200 meters? I would assume near means out to about 150 meters, since on 3 sides or 2 sides it's going to be mountainside. I wouldn't think you'd have to go over those to find xenoscrap. I'm 220 meters away from the landing location. We're just looking for something that might look like xenoscrap, whatever that looks like. So far as I know, we can't scan for it. We can only scan for ore. Well, Rocket definitely needs a clue. I think we're going to have to research what xenoscrap looks like. You would think it would stick out like a sore thumb from the foliage and the terrain. What do you reckon, Hunter? Have you played this game? No? Okay. It's a pretty cool game. It's both a builder and an explorer game. All right, I reckon we're going to have to go to our help. All right, let's Oh, dang it. Well, it got foundry. Mechanical chunks. Yeah, shrapnel. Glowing red eyes. Scrap caves. Lava layer. Short range scanner. Once unlocked, turn your handheld scanner to... or tune your handheld scanner to large xeno scrap. Short range scanner. Oh, it's going to be unlocked through the Omni Analyzer. Explore your look for yellow tinted areas if you are playing the latest update until you find a piece of xeno scrap laying on the ground. Yellow tinted areas or in scrap caves. All right, it said near the landing location, but I don't see any yellow tinted areas on the ground at all. So I guess maybe we'll go down to the lava layer and look in that direction. New plants down here too. I'm not seeing a single anything that looks like xenoscrap. Well, we saw absolutely nothing on the surface. I've seen nothing in the lava caves that are any different than the spires, I mean the stalactites and stalagmites and the vegetation. And the typical stone. And the vents. And it says near landing location, and I'm already 800 meters away. I don't see any special areas yellow tinted or any glowing red eyes. Wonder if the game is glitched. I wouldn't think they would make it impossible to find. There must be some sort of visual clue. Let's see. How did we change? No, that's for the laser drill. I don't think you can change to scan for something specific. Yay, trains! Hold on. That's all there is. Look at that, we can get telexite ore from down here. Wow, nice. Alright, where are we at to our local? 600 meters away, wow. Well, that doesn't help us find our Xeno parts. Xeno scrap. Xeno scrap's supposed to be found on the surface, in the lava layers. We've scoured the surface, nothing. We've been looking all over the lava layer, and nothing has shown up. And we can't scan for scrap caves. We're directly underneath our landing location. This is virtually impossible to find without a hint, a clue, or scanner. I mean, seriously. I mean, if it takes this much work to find a single piece of xenoscrap on the surface or in the lava layer, I mean, wow. Because, you know what? People want to play the game. They don't want to spend hours searching for a single piece of scrap. Alright, don't we have miners that can... Don't we have mobile miners? Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. um, excavation drone controller, yes. Okay. That's what we want. Right, that's the drone controller. Oops. Yeah, but there's supposed to be some sort of mining. Yeah, what is the name of that? It's a... These are cool. There is a mining... Not the excavation drone controller, but it's a... Oh yeah, where's my mining laser? I got my drill. So we got the drill, excavation drone. Yep, alright, But what we want is a machine irrigation tool. Let's... Oh, sprinkler. I never used that. What was that machine called for excavating? Not the ore veiner, not the ore miners, not those. It was a portable device. Here we go. Is this it? Drill ship. Yes. Tunnel boring vehicle. It doesn't look like I have one. Alright, so we need 20 hover engines and 200 beams. Twenty hover engines and 200 steel beams. Alright. That's easy peasy. Steel beams are here. Oh, I've got one. Yep, don't have to make one. We got one. Okay. Get into this hole I just made. Where's our landing zone? Right there. Let's see if there's a cave. In that direction. Oops. Uh-huh. That doesn't qualify? What fuel qualifies? Fuel. Oh, that's jetpack fuel. We want fuel. That's not facing in the right direction anyway. What was the... No, not that key. There was a specific key for rotating it. Yep, rotating. All right, what kind of fuel does she need? I forgot. Some sort of solid fuel? I gotta find our storage box of fuel. It's probably gonna be over on the liquid side. Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be on our liquid side. Ads, we don't need no schmeckin' ads. Cooked ignium. Robot parts. Energy cell, that's not fuel. Hmm. Somewhere around here is fuel. That's a nautical chassis. That's rubber? Nope, that's a weapons component. That's hover engine. I need 20 of those. We'll take 25 and split that. Put those back. Alright, thanks for sticking around with the ads, guys. Sorry, I'm just still hunting down the fuel that I know I'm producing around here somewhere. Circuit boards. Pipes. Belts. Electronics parts. More belts. Foundation. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, hang on. Here it is. Okay, that's jetpack fuel. Jetpack fuel, but we need portable fuel, I believe. That's a casing. That's an ignium fuel rod. Wonder if we can use some ignium fuel rods. Yes. All right. Wow, that's it? I'm just looking to see if there's a cave somewhere down here. Since we are near a landing location, I'm just going to crisscross patterns until we find a cave. Ugh. There were caves nearby. I think they were in the mountains. I'm not seeing any hints or clues on the internet. They actually all say the same thing as Gemini said. Alright, that's kind of weird. Actually didn't need those hover engines. I can go put those back later. Turn right, turn left, down. Hang on, before we go any further with that, let's go check. Let's go check the caves that we had found in the mountains. We did bore a hole in the mountains somewhere. Was it this one? No cave, that was just a boring. We did find some natural natural cave formation. Yay! Check our research real quick. Yeah, that's just porous rock. Here we go. Now I started drilling through here, but I think we found... Nope. This wasn't it. There's an empty belt over here. I think that mine is done. Nope, it's a full belt. Never mind. Thought it was empty. I seem to recall it was somewhere north. It was either north or east. Maybe it was east. Ah, maybe this was it. Nope, this was just a straight through. That was just straight through to here, and this is all done. I just haven't disassembled all of it yet. There's still ignium ore down there. Hold on. That's a tree. I thought I had discovered some unless that was in a different save. I thought I discovered some caves drilling through these mountains. Here we go. No, I think this was a drill. Yeah, this was a drill also. Yep. Yep. Absolutely no hint whatsoever of xenoscrap. All right, I guess we'll continue. You know what? We'll just drill a straight line until we hit a cave. I could swear I had found a cave system, not the lava system. Yep, we'll just keep going until, yeah. Oop, stop. Forward. Let's investigate. Forward. Why did you stop? Oh. This is pretty ridiculous. All of this hunting for a single Xeno scrap. With absolutely no clues, no scanners, and nothing to tell where to look other than the Omni Analyzer saying near the landing location. Well, you know what? We're within 300 meters. Or 350 meters. All right, let's go turn left. Yep. Change our distance to 50 and go. Turn left again. And then we'll go down. $30. Yep. And then go straight. Can be recycled. Into what? We're only 106 meters below our landing location. Still no cave system. Well, so far we've looked on the surface around the landing location, found no xenoscrap, went down to the lava layer, looked all around the lava layer underneath the landing location, no xenoscrap. We're 32 meters above the lava, about 100 meters down below the landing location. This is ridiculous. And you know, people want to just play the game. They don't want to spend hours just looking for a single piece of xenoscrap or a scrap cave with no way to locate it other than excavating the frickin' planet. This is just... Oh man, somebody needs to give me a clue because I'm getting a bad attitude about the developers. We're a long way from the base, too. You know, ferrite almost on the surface. We're underneath the river now. All right, let's turn right. And let's go 25. And let's turn right one more time. And then we'll go up 25. We'll change our distance to 1,000. And go. Nope, stop. Dang it. I forgot to go straight. We'll go back down. Yeah. All right, going up 25. All right, now we are going forward. Yeah. All this just to find Xeno scrap. Just one piece. I agree, Bandit. I agree 100%. There should be some way to detect it or scan for it. Nobody wants to do this. There's our landing location. I see nothing on the map that would indicate an anomaly like xenoscrap. No caves discovered. And we just passed within 80 meters of the landing location. Almost directly below it. And this is underneath our solar power. No, I take that back. This is our solar power over here. This is our generator power. Should be a quicker way to delete blocks too. I'm not going to go more than 500 meters past our landing location because I don't consider that near. Hey Aqualung, welcome to the chat. I did not, but I will in about 50 meters. I'll try it. I'm going to stop us at about 500 meters from our landing location because I think that's far enough to be considered near the landing location and still no tunnel. I might have tried it, I don't know. It just puts it in my inventory. Yeah, control and shift and control or shift and control shift. Oh, there we go. I don't know which one it was. I was holding both control and shift. Thanks, mate. All right, let's go up. Let's go 10 up. Let's go 15. And we'll change that back to 1,000. And we'll turn right once. And turn right twice. We should be pointing toward base. We are. And go forward. Go. It was probably Control or Shift, Aqua. I'll try one individual ones next time. It's just amazing that we have to do this. The way I see it is, without any clues, people are going to be spending hours doing this just to find a piece of scrap Xeno scrap. That's not fun. Because it's strictly random. That's not fun. Yeah, I'll try both. I'll try them individually. Well, actually, I can do that while we're moving. I just didn't want to miss being able to view a cave opening. All right, let's try this. No, shift is 1,000. Control. It's control key. Shift moves it over to the inventory, but control will delete them all. So shift click transfers from one place to another, and control click will grab all. It's been a bit since I played too, but thanks very much, Aqualung. I always enjoy people refreshing my one brain cell's capacity to remember something with a tip or a clue. Then it comes back to me. By the way, your chat name, excellent song. Or maybe that was the album. I think that was the album, Aqualung. Oop. No worries. I mean, we both knew, so we're both in the same age group. I'm retired twice over, so that gives you a hint. All right, where are we at on the map? We are just underneath the base. Oh, sweet. I was 39 the first time I retired. 22 years in the military. Almost 40, actually. And I've retired again from civilian life, so now I'm just playing games. And homeschooling. My second born is going through homeschooling right now, and that's what we're going to be doing after the stream is our homeschooling until 4 p.m. here, local time. This is our local time. All right, we passed our base. Yes, Bandit, I did indeed. Science book looks fun. Oh, we're in an ad break. Dang it. All right, we'll be right back after the ads. Hang in there. Okay, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging around through the ads and supporting the stream. Bandit, yeah, so we got the, thank you very much. We got the, science and English books, and what I'm going to do, since Peanut's been doing so well with the math, is I'm going to let him pick 3 days a week. We're going to let him pick math or science, which is basically what interests him. So I'm going to focus the teachings around his interest, his strong suit. And 2 days a week, we're going to tackle English and history. Because English and history are really not anybody's strong suit. Certainly not his. But I want him to excel in the areas that represent his strong suit, because that's where he's going to find employment anyway. Bring it on, George Thorogood. No worries, Bandit. We're just about done with our stream for today anyway. I'm actually only going to go another 12 minutes instead of 20. That'll bring us to the top of the hour. I didn't set the timer correctly, but it got us close enough. No worries. Rest well. Hope you wake well rested. Thank you for your support of the stream. Good night. There's our landing location. I didn't see any breaks in the wall, but I wasn't paying real close attention. I don't know what else to try. I tried the orbital laser. But you got to be very careful around your base because it's a line of sight thing. And that orbital laser can clip the sides of your foundations or buildings and whatnot, and it'll destroy them. You got to be real careful with it. Like I did this right here with the orbital laser. And the space station sits probably right about, well, if you draw a straight line, it sits right about here. So you got to be careful at what angle the laser beam is from the orbital station when you use that laser. Let's see what happens if we tell, make a request through the song request. Let's see if it'll just pick. It picked a random song and there it was. How about that? I just gave it the group name and it picked a song and it picked a popular one. What are the chances of that? I mean, it is one of the most well-known. All right, let's see. What can we do? That's quite a ways away to begin with. Let's do this. Let's take, let's take this with us. It should put us, yep, just about underneath. And we're at 72. Let's just place it right here. Just for giggles and grins. Turn left. Ian We Gaming. How's it going, mate? We're all good in the down under hood. What you been up to? Occupy Mars. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. How's things going with you? Life got busy. Been working a lot on Upload Labs game. Are you a developer? Oh, just playing it. That's that Occupy Mars. Ah, cool. That sounds fun. Oh, Upload Labs is the name of the game? That sounded like the developers. Let's go another 150 meters. That puts us at about 500 meters away. I wonder if we actually hit this lava cave shaft right on the edge. Wonder if that'll stop us. Nope, we're good. This one might stop us. No, we're not going to get there. I think these are 50 meters. Meters. Yeah, there's been some really cool updates. Check this out. I can't wait to play with this. There's some new robots. This operator bot, hazard bot, assault bot, scout bots. And trains. High-tech construction material. And this is the best part right here. All the train stuffs. Yeah, so this one's kind of like a mobile excavator. What's it called? It's called... It's a machine. Here we go. Drill ship. This one came out a couple patches ago, this drill ship. And it's a tunnel, it's a boring tunnel machine. It's very cool. Makes tunneling short order. And you can take it with you and just put it wherever you want. Yeah, indeed. But also, one of the new things they added, let me get to my... so we always had the drill, and now we've got mobile or laser drills where you can designate for your little personal drones. And then you also have the laser drill, which is only a little bit faster than the regular drill. It just allows you to reach farther. Whereas the hand drill, see, that's how far you can go with that. Whereas the hand drill, you have to be up close with it. Yeah, some cool stuff. And there's another one called an orbital laser. So if you want to excavate from the surface down, you can do that as well. I'll show you real quick. Well, if I can find my way out. Where are we at here? I got a base of something going out. Alright, so let's do this. I'll show you how this orbital laser works. There we go. I'm out of the way of anything that's important. So I'm on my handheld, what you call it here. I'm in orbital laser mode. So all I have to do is select the orbital laser, unlock it, and then just aim, aim at the blocks here. You can't see it happening, but the orbital laser, boom, comes down from the spaceship. Hang on. Where'd it go? There it is. And of course it comes from your space station and just blasts a hole to wherever you aim. Glad I didn't hit any of my power poles. Oh, and I was a lot closer to the edge of my platform than I realized. That could have been disastrous. Yeah, there's been some great improvements to this game for sure. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about right now is the current task that I'm trying to accomplish, which this is a new machine called the Omni Analyzer. Insert artifacts found to analyze them for further insights. So it says xenoscrap is what we're looking for. Reports indicate remnants of an ancient civilization scattered across the moon. While most of the debris appears to be buried underground, fragments can still be found on the surface. I found nothing on the surface. And supposedly it's near the landing location. Which is right here. This is ground 00. As you can see on my compass at the top left, this is 00 of the grid map. Yeah, there's a lot of new tech in the game. It's very cool. But I've searched all the way to the mountain side there, all the way down there. I've searched all around. There's not a single xenoscrap up here. So then I went down to the lava layer and I searched the same radius and nothing. And now, just as you came in, I've been zigzagging back and forth with the borehole drill. And so far I found no caves. So there's supposed to be a thing called a scrap cave. This is what I did with the drill. And I found nothing. Nothing near the landing zone anyway. So without having a clue where to look or what to look for, because there's no clue as to what the scrap looks like. I've found absolutely nothing. So I'm kind of at a loss as to, you know, how to find a single piece of xenoscrap. Yeah, indeed. It's very definitely worth it to start a new one. All right, so we ran a little bit late. That's the end of our stream for today. Let me find my elevator and head back up. Top side. Are you getting ready to start streaming now, D? Just curious? No? Okay. Alright, we'll find somebody else in the community to raid to see what's going on. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you, mate. A new food guide. Aha. That sounds fun. There we go. The world of Rocket. Part of it anyway. Of course, there's the rest of the factory way out that direction. Right there. The bot factory. I could show you the bot factory real quick just before we get out of here. Dawn is upon us in-game, so might see a little bit of it. So that was the main factory. And over here is where we start assembling robots. So I've got cargo ships delivering all the supplies on a bus line, bringing it all this way, and then just loops around and just passes all of the robot factory parts. And then when those are completed, I send them up to the space station on shipping pads. And this is where I started the new stuff, but haven't placed the factories down for them yet. Yeah, indeed. Can't go wrong with Vertical Bus. But they did change a lot of things in the game, so what used to work, some things don't work anymore. Like these shipping pads, you used to be able to send both ways up to the space station and down from the same shipping pad. Can't do that anymore. Can't do multiples. You can only have one up and one down separate. So there's been a few changes. And of course we've got the blast furnaces going. And now some new equipment. There's a new machine which is modular, that goes with the blast furnace. Now we don't have to have these casting machines. Now we've got a casting module that you can put pair up with your blasting furnace, so you don't have to have an array of casting machines now. So there we go. All right, we're going to do a save right here. And head out to the main menu. And we'll head on out. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Enjoy your game and streaming. And we're going to reset our countdown clock so that we're at 0 again. And then I'm going to give you some raiding tools while I hunt down somebody to raid in our community. And for subscribers, non-subscribers, you can copy the ones with icons that are showing there. For subscribers, you can use these guys right here. Just copy and paste. You can even copy icons. Copy and paste the ones that apply to your subscription status. And we're also going to go over and take a look at what our weather is looking like outside. Bit cloudy. That rain's trying to make it this way. And let's see, so we started at 70 degrees this morning as we head into our winter, and we got up to 78. That's not too terrible. Yep, and that rain's just sitting off the coast there, or just on the coast, waiting to get our way. All right, let's see who's doing what. Jack PS9 is playing some Shapes 2. See a bit of Enshrouded, some Nightingale, some Farm Sim. Mr. Bean's playing some Farm Sim. Snow all gone, temps above 0. Nice. That's the way to start spring. Yeah, you guys, so you're in spring and we're in fall, and what is it, June 20th when we when we hit summer in the northern hemisphere and winter down here. I think it's June 20th, something like that. Maybe the 21st. There's an interesting game. Repo. Yellow's playing Dead by Daylight. Let's go raid Jack. We haven't raided Jack in a while. Secretary mentioned he's playing Shapes 2 as well. All right then. Yeah, that wraps up our Threadripper Thursday. And it's just become Threadripper Thursday in UK, Europe, and Africa. Still a hump day in the USA, Canada, Mexico. However, we will see you again on tomorrow's stream. As you enter your Threadripper Thursday and we hit our TGI Friday. Thanks to everybody that came by. So let's head on over to our thank you screen. And thank you everybody that's participated in today's stream in one way or another. Mr. D and Wee, Mr. Hunter, Mass Bandit, Sakatera, Aqualung, and welcome to the stream, Mr. Aqualung. Glad to have you along. And all those that also just watched the stream as a viewer and didn't participate, you're still very much appreciated. Thank you very much for all the support from all the peoples. And let's get our raid. Our raid is going in just a few seconds here as I get it loaded up. And we'll go check Mr. Jack to see how he's doing. And then we'll be back at it tomorrow. That's it from me, the Rocket Wolf, in the Rocket Wolf studio. The raid is fired up and ready to go. Hang in there, and we'll see you tomorrow.